Hi, I'm JP. I'm in product marketing for Ex Machina and a few other apps at C3. Really excited to kick us off here. And we'll start with taking you through sort of some of the core challenges that Ex Machina is here to solve. So C3 has been in the platform game for 5 to 6 years at this point, maybe a little longer than that. Some of you came and saw Ex Machina like a very, very advanced preview 2 years ago, Transform, and the product itself has been GA for about a year. And what we've learned as a company and the Ex Machina team in particular is that frontline analysts, and you'll see a lot of them on the screen here, have a bounty of AI or predictive use cases. And typically, if you've solved one for one of these users, they bring you 3 more. Across industries, across functions, these are all use cases that we've seen, that we've had customers, ask us to solve. And again, solve one and more will come. The challenge here is that most of the use cases that these data literate frontline analysts across sales, marketing, risk, and across a wide variety of industries have, most of those use cases don't get solved. We've spent a fair amount of time already today talking about the right half of this screen, and that was a big point of focus in the Bank of America talk that you all just listened to. So going from prototype to production is challenging. But for the frontline analyst, actually even getting to prototyping is frequently an impossibility. So when you see prototyping is easy on the main stage screen, it is for the trained data scientist. But for anything productive, studies have shown that roughly 70% of use cases don't even get touched. And those for which a model is developed, only one out of 10 roughly ends up actually going into production. And this creates this, what we've termed AI activation gap, right? Where the use cases outnumber the actual successes in AI, in predictive, by 20 times. There's not enough data science talent on hand to prototype solutions. There's a lack of predicting tooling available for analysts. And typically, there's no sort of enterprise-grade infrastructure to support putting apps or models or use cases into production once they've been developed. And so that is what the Ex Machina team is here to solve, or at least play a part in solving. And we do that in 3 ways. First, with the actual product, which is what we'll spend most of our time on today, right? Ex Machina, complete, no-code, cloud-native software to help your frontline analysts, your data literate analysts across your business go solve their own use cases without writing code. We'll spend a little bit of time and highly encourage you to come by the solution booth to talk about it more, but we've developed, in addition to just the software, a certification program to help take, again, people who know data but who aren't familiar with sort of data science, to give them the fundamentals of data science, right? How do I scope and structure problems before jumping into Ex Machina to solve them? And then we actually deliver the training and certification in the software to help them go build their own solutions. So this comprehensive training and certification program in the fundamentals of data science and in executing those use cases in our software, all of this running on our enterprise-grade platform, which makes it very easy and fast to take the solutions that you have prototyped into production and then keep them operating at a high level there. So we'll spend the next 30 or so minutes on the software itself. Mark has already taken you through this slide, but as a reminder, Ex Machina, all about more insights faster from more areas of your business and from the analysts who actually live these problems every day. Collaborative software to help teams work more effectively together. An easy extension to deployment on the actual C3 AI platform.
So I want to talk a little bit about deeper data science capabilities. So really in unlocking new use cases in Ex Machina. So now Matt has built his pipeline that's generating insights. He wishes to update those insights as new data becomes available. So let's say data is arriving every day and he wishes to repeat the analysis on a daily basis, have that story automatically update without really having to touch anything. To enable that scenario, we're adding what we refer to as project parameterization, where we can define variables whenever the project is executed, it picks up what those variables are. And those variables can represent from equals date.now minus 1 day, to equals date.now. So fetch the last day's worth of data every time the project runs. Then we can set a schedule. Think scheduling a reoccurring meeting in Outlook. Run this project every day at 5 p.m. And every time it runs, it's going to pick up the last day's worth of data or whatever you've defined as your project parameters. And of course, the story updates every time the project runs. Those stories can be shared across your organization. You don't need an Ex Machina service running. We're introducing a new viewer role, so anyone across your organization can have access to these dashboards without needing to know what an Ex Machina node or service is. So now we have the ability to create these dynamic dashboards so that they can be basically set on autopilot. Well, what we've also heard from you is we have other tools. We want to be able to share these insights in the ways we prefer. So we want to add optionality to how we disseminate these insights across the organization. Available today is, of course, stories. Since C3 Ex Machina is built on the C3 platform, it's actually not a huge leap for us to take those Ex Machina pipelines that we've trained in Ex Machina and make them available to your application. So we're actively making it possible such that widget X in a C3 application is actually being updated by a project created in Ex Machina. So embedding Ex Machina pipelines within the C3 application, made simple since we are built on C3. Lastly, every company has their favorite tools to share data, share insights, collaborate. We're building native integrations with Looker, terrific product by our partners like Google, Power BI, and many others. And those who just want complete and utter flexibility, making Ex Machina models invocable via a REST API endpoint, providing the optionality to share those Ex Machina insights across your organization. How do I play? Collaboration, data science or citizen data science is such a collaborative effort. We've heard loud and clear we want more collaborative features. Our magnum opus of collaboration for Ex Machina is real-time collaboration, effectively allowing multiple users to be interacting within the Ex Machina canvas, story, or notebook, effectively like in real time. So think Google Docs or collaborative PowerPoint via Microsoft in Ex Machina. This is actually live product. This is our engineers. We've actually built this. The key objective over the next few months is making sure as we roll out this collaborative experience, it is secure, no data leakages across your organization. This is real product I'm demonstrating here. More real product. For the power users of Ex Machina, we've heard loud and clear some of the more sophisticated users want to be able to dive into a notebook and interact in the no-code canvas plus a low-code notebook. So we're integrating C3's notebook services into Ex Machina. Here, I'm launching the notebook feature within Ex Machina. We can train a C3 model, and this is powerful for when you have things like a custom clustering algorithm that isn't available in the Ex Machina portfolio of pre-built nodes. Or an advanced AI ML model, let's say you're doing multivariate LSTM forecasting. Not available in Ex Machina, but still can be made possible in Ex Machina. Dive into the notebook, build a C3 model, and those models will be draggable into the canvas, just as native Ex Machina pipelines. Lastly, we continue to roll out new feature engineering, new visualization, new AI ML capabilities to unlock new use cases and help you deliver more value from your citizen data science projects. I'm always eager to hear what your use cases are, so very much encourage you to join us in the booths. We're happy to do more demos, talk through our roadmap in more detail. Love to hear what use cases you have in mind for your next Ex Machina project.